this technique, sous vide, spelled S-U-V. Sous vide, sousvide. I heard somebody say that. Oh God. So sous means under, like sous chef, or just under the chef. And vide is vacuum. So sous vide under vacuum. And it's a cooking technique. So you can cook something sous vide. So have you heard of roasting? Or baking? Sous vide. Another technique just like that. Should be part of your language. It is a very easy technique to do once you understand why you're doing it and what's involved. There is a high risk in using this technique if you don't know what you're doing. You can kill people. There is because you're putting product under vacuum in an anaerobic environment. There's a very deadly pathogen that you might remember from ServSafe. Which bacteria loves anaerobic? Going way back. 240. Was that like last semester? Anyone? Deadly bacteria. What? Yes. I didn't hear you. Jimmy Rock. That's why I brought it up. Thank you. That's why he's here. He's my ears. My tongues. So botulism. Okay. If you're putting a product that has botulism on it, and it's the right temperature, and you put it in an anaerobic environment, and you leave it there long enough, the botulism will grow and grow and grow. And then somebody comes in and eats it, and in 30 seconds they're dead on the ground. Wow. Okay, it's odorless, it's tasteless, and it can be lethal. Okay. Yep. So yeah, be careful. But there's really no risk of doing that if you know what you're doing. Okay. What is the temperature danger zone? It should roll off your tongue like
between 35 and 40.
Between 40 and 136.
41, 135. 41, 135. 41, 135. 41, 135. 41, 135. What's the temperature danger zone?
41, 135.
That's how it should have been. And you will see that a question again down the road. And you will be using that. Okay, you have to know that. That's like knowing how to turn a doorknob to get. It should be like that. Okay, anywhere in hospitality, 41, 135. And I will say, as a caveat, that number is somewhat of a moving target depending on where you are. So, but we're saying 41, 135. Bless you. So that's the temperature danger zone. This technique, the reason why this is such an important technique is because look how much Caleb is sweating and how busy he is right now. We don't need, once it's going, you don't need to do much. So, yeah. And so your prep is different. Your planning is different. How you do the food is different. The advantages of this technique are precision. Precision and precision. Okay? This water is at what temperature? 185. Is it at 184?
No.
Is it at 186? No, it's at 185.1 or maybe. So it just popped up, now it's going to cool off. So the way this system, the way it works is this unit right here, this is called an immersion circulator. Okay? And it is a scientific grade piece of equipment that heats things, measures temperature, and circulates the water. I put a little bit of black pepper down here just so you can see that it's actually moving around. If you look at it closely, it's moving, just so you can see. So the circulator keeps the water going, so it maintains an even temperature throughout. There's no hot spots. Okay, then there's a coil in there that heats from the electricity, and then there's a sensor probe in there that adjusts and turns the heat on and off. Okay? You can adjust how much you want the water moving or not, depending on what you have in there. But this is now sitting here at a very specific temperature. We talked about delta T cooking, didn't we? In this class? Okay. So let's quickly talk about delta T cooking, because this is